What's going on, everybody? This is my second video. I'm currently going to make my lunch for work. I was thinking maybe make a comment and let me know what you like to eat when you're at, like, do you eat leftovers? Like, I don't really like leftovers that much, but I mean, hey, it is what it is. I'm actually pretty tired. This new job has, I don't know. It's been a minute since I don't know where to look, actually. Right here. It's been a while since I've done factory work, but hey, your boy's good at factory work, so don't worry about that. Let me pause this, actually. So this is something I usually have in my lunch. It's like protein drink. It's just from Walmart. Premier Protein, pumpkin spice, of course. And then I just Coke, some peanut butter and jellies, and some chips, preferably Doritos. Once I get some ice packs, I was thinking about, maybe putting some sour cream or some other dip in there. I like sour cream. I don't know. Y'all like Doritos and sour cream? Am I weird? Because for some reason, no one has tried it when I show it to them. Alright, so I'm going to make some peanut butter. I use Skippy. So, anyways, while I bust this out real quick, I was going to say, leave a comment. Let me know. I'm curious. Does everybody, like the blue collar Indiana shit, like does everybody just simply just eat leftovers and stuff like that? My ex, she used to always make me the leftovers, like throw it in my lunch, which was pretty cool. You never really appreciate like just the small stuff. Like that's something that I am gonna really try to work on. Focusing on my mental health. One of the biggest things is that I need to realize that there was a lot of things in my life and a lot of people in my life that did a lot of stuff for me, that I never really paid that much attention to. It's amazing how something small as a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in your lunch, and and you're on your lunch break, shooting the stuff with the boys, or you might talk with your boss, whoever, sit down with whoever, someone you just met. New guy, new hire. I'm the new hire this week, so I mean everybody's been like just asking me all these questions, trying to pick my brain, and it's weird because when I'm answering these questions, like I keep bringing up stuff that doesn't happen anymore, and that was big parts of my life. And I was telling my therapist that today. I was like, man, I feel like, the biggest issue with me is that I don't appreciate, the people that are in, like when someone is in my life and when they are in my life, I feel like I need to start making sure that I show more appreciation for them and the things that they do for me. Oh yeah, Smuckers for sure. But normally, I'll clear this up. Normally, I don't know about y'all, but I like preserves. So this really was just my mom was like, oh, you want this? I'm not gonna eat it. Yeah, sure. Why not? So it was like because of her giving me this jelly, it created the idea of why not peanut butter and jelly for lunch. So that kind of was born from there. But yeah, like in my life, like I realized, like this person did this person did that, I did this, I did that. You start to really think about it, and I realized like, man, like the stuff that yeah, that is a lot of jelly. If you're wondering what I was wondering, I put way too much jelly on that one, but oh well, I'll regret it later. You ever had one of them peanut butter jelly sandwiches where you put too much jelly on it and you take a bite and jelly just goes all over your face? Oh man, I hate that. And that wasn't like a weird reference to anything else, I promise. But anyways, yeah, I feel like just me being myself and doing stuff like this is what I'm gonna do for TikTok now. Yeah, I do like conspiracies, but at the end of the day, they're all conspiracies. You watch my videos, I do think every theory on this page, if you're following me now, or if you've been following me, every single thing on there, I do feel like it's really just interesting. Like, I'm not like, tinfoil hat, like, dove in. I just think that all of those theories are pretty cool. So, but I think this would be a good idea for me going forward. Like, maybe build one of my computers on here, but I'm trying to hurry up and get this done in time so that I can get out the door. But anyways, yeah, like my moral of this lunch making story is that I feel like in our life we have people that come and they go. And when they go, we miss them more, than opposed to whenever we should, miss them and care about them now. Us guys, I mean, I'm speaking for myself, but I feel like it happens to a lot of us. We tend to care about people a lot, and we care about them just as much at the end as we do at the beginning, but we don't show it. You know what I mean? Like, we don't actually show the appreciation and the care until it's absolutely too late. At the moment where, like, just like in every action movie, you always see, like, that guy that's, like, the hero, whatever the story, the arc, and you always see him, like, losing everything. And then it's like something just comes, it's like someone lights a fire under his ass, and he literally goes and saves the whole day. It's just, that's how we feel. Like, we might sit on the couch and watch, Colts football or, whatever. And then next thing you know, everything around us is just revolving around us, disappearing around us, and people are coming and going. And it's like if you watch, like, one of them, like, films where there's someone sitting on the couch and then, like, everything's happening all around them. I feel like sometimes it's how everything ends up happening to me, because then I'm looking back and I'm like, man, I didn't even realize that they had said this. And like, why didn't I care more then? Like, why didn't I tell them, how much how I felt? Why didn't I tell them how much I loved them when I had the opportunity to do so? Why did I wait till now? And obviously they're not going to believe me. So moving forward, just a tip, that I was received today is just to just hold everything captive. Like, when you have something, just don't take advantage, because you never realize how much people do for you. And I took advantage of that because I never really showed the people that were doing things for me, I never showed them the appreciation that they deserved. And I want to be able to do that. So I want to be able to work on myself and be a better version of myself so that I can actually appreciate people more and, and communicate better, so that I can actually have better relationships with people, whether it be friends, family, whoever, because I really do care about the people that's been in my life. And some of them, even at this very moment, still think that I don't. And it's nothing I can really do specifically or say, I guess, but maybe in time they'll, maybe people can understand and they'll see, that things are different. But that is pretty much the beginning of what could be, a beautiful story. Because if you have, the time, you put in the effort, maybe, you can rebuild some of those relationships. I sure hope to be able to myself. But I'm off to work, and I'll make a video maybe tonight at work, maybe. I don't know. Later.